Yeah. So going live right now. Um, Waiting for one other person, but kind of wanted to talk about the Green Bay Packers Vikings game today. Um, what a game! What a game! What a game! Honestly, what a game! I mean, we were able to. It was in Minnesota, so obviously we had the home crowd advantage. But I actually went to the game. If you guys see one of my other posts earlier, um, you will see that what is it? That I videotaped the game-winning field goal by Greg Joseph. That was yeah, that was a game. Go watch that. I mean, I had pretty high up seats, so it wasn't like close. Um, so it wasn't like the best view, but I did put up a video. I might put up another one actually. I'll just see. I'll make sure it's maybe it shows a little bit closer, and then I'll put it up. But no, that was a game to watch right there for sure. I mean, wow, just wow. Honestly, like the crowd atmosphere was very loud. I know that it was actually somehow the Packer fans were very loud as well. I When you looked into the crowd, you did. I mean, there was enough of them. Like there were the Packer fans behind us that were sitting, that were sometimes getting pretty rowdy, not in a bad way, like just in spirit of competition. Obviously, rivals. So Packer fans were definitely rowdy. Um, Viking fans were there, but when the Packers scored, you would definitely hear them. And initially, when the game began, I even felt like the Viking fans were kind of quiet. So you really hear the Packer fans um, giving their opinion and whatnot. So it was just it was just a great atmosphere. Like I am so lucky I went to that game. The tickets were pretty expensive. I'm not gonna say the price because I don't know what's expensive in where you guys live or if you live in Minnesota or whatnot. But compared to the games I've went to in the past and just compared to other prices I was looking at for tickets in general, they were pretty expensive, and we were sitting all the way, like almost all the way at the top. Like, I mean, it's a pretty big stadium. I don't know how many people it fits, but it was a pretty new stadium. We were all the way at the top. Basically, I think there was a couple sections above us, but it was not like maybe two, three sections above us. Um, and I actually, I don't know, I would prefer to have been sitting closer, but I kind of like the ability to see the whole crowd and just kind of like notice how the stadium really filled up. I mean, it was a rival game, and you could, oh my god, like going to the stadium. What is it? Trying to um like waiting to get our tickets or waiting to show our tickets to the security, and then having to like whatever go through the gates, the checkpoints, the doors. It was like a line backed up in the street or whatnot, and it took forever to get into the game. We actually missed the first, like, let's see, first 2 3 minutes of the game, I believe, because just it was just that's how long it took. I mean, we wanted to get to the game at 11:30, which we did. So probably like 11, I'll say 11:40. We all got there and started heading to the entrance, and it took that long. It took that long to get into the entrance that we missed 2 minutes of the game. I thought getting there at 11:30 was enough, but clearly it wasn't. We had to probably have gotten there like around 11. I don't know, 11:20, 11:15. Yeah, but it was that, and we had to like walk around the stadium because we had to find our seats. And I was kind of having an issue with my phone. I've had some previous tickets, so I was kind of showing the security my previous tickets, not realizing that they're not the Packer tickets. But um, no. So if you guys saw the play I showed, it was the game-winning field goal by Greg Joseph. I already said that, and I really think that is going to be the determining factor of how we play the rest of the season. We fought a hard game. Um, we fought a hard game and we were able to win, and that is respectable. not often do we like so far the Vikings have kind of had bad luck where we'll 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 play like a tough game. We'll be very close to very good teams like against the Cardinals, against some of the other teams, but then somehow we'll find a way to lose. So the fact that we actually found a way to win against a tough team, that is pretty proud. I'm very proud of us. Okay. Sorry, just having one other person join the stream, so just waiting for them to join. Um yeah, no. So who was I saying? Yeah, no, that game was oh my god. So Greg Joseph was able to score a game-winning field goal. It was like 29, I think, 29 yards, which is obviously it's a kickable field goal, right? But it's the end of the game. It's gonna go to overtime if he misses it, and that's gonna make us lose all momentum. You know how the Vikings are. I mean, we could have won that game, but I would doubt if the Packers got the ball first that they wouldn't score. So that was not gonna be a game plan to go into overtime, and especially with 29-yard field goal. I understand it's pressure. The stadium was like almost so quiet at like the last play. It got so quiet. I was like, wow, I definitely know that the kicker might be having nerves. But you know what? One thing I don't really understand is I know like so what Greg Joseph missed one field goal earlier, not a field goal, one extra point. And then that's kind of why we were nervous. We're like, well, he's missed field goals in the past, and then now he just missed an extra point, and now we're gonna leave it up to him to win the game for us. So it's kind of like, well, here we go again. Like literally, that's what I said. I don't. I was like, here we go again. We're relying on our kicker, and he's gonna miss. Um, but at the end of the day, I look at it like you're a professional athlete. I understand there's nerves. Like obviously, if I was in that game, and even if I was a good kicker and I was relying on making a kick, the nerves might get to me. I'm not a professional athlete. Maybe I can't handle that pressure, you know. But at the end of the day, I look at it like they're professional athletes. They're kickers, right? So kickers should already be trained onto how to handle game-winning situations, having to concentrate in those pressure moments and focus and make just like free throws for basketball, like where game winning free throws or whatever. So I kind of sometimes I feel like sympathy for them, but at the same time I also like it's your job. Like you're in the NFL for a reason. So that was a good thing that he came through. And like I said, it was a 29-yard field goal, so he shouldn't have missed that. He should have made it, which he did. But um in that drive, what is it? Um it was just like we actually were able to drive down the field. So Kirk Cousins was doing very good. I don't think he almost had an interception, but luckily, actually there was almost two interceptions. But luckily I think when they were reviewed, like the ball hit the ground, so it was not an interception. But Kirk Cousins was able to drive down the field. I think Dalvin Cook had a couple of rushes to the last final drive. We got down the field. Um, and then we try to run. We ran out the clock basically. Kirk Cousins was kneeling for like the three downs to bring fourth down. And I was kind of thinking like, okay, I guess we got to run out the clock, but do you really want to leave the fate of this game up to our kicker when we already basically can guarantee that we actually make the field goal or we actually score a touchdown? I felt like we could have definitely scored, but you know what? It was the right move in the end of the day. So we won the game. I'm not complaining. But that was my nerves. That was my nerves, like thinking, like, why are we allowing, relying on our kicker to be the one to win us the game for us when Kirk Cousins is playing well, Dalvin Cook is playing well, Justin Jefferson is playing well. Why don't we just score? And I guess our defense, you don't know if they would have been able to hold Green Bay. And I get that. I get that. But I would rather have taken that chance. But obviously, I'm not a coach. The coach made the right decision, and we won the game. Hold on a second. letting somebody, the co-host into this live. But yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully I don't have to use headphones. Add to stream. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And there's no noise. There's no like other noises coming. You can hear me well. Like it's not like any like because sometimes those remember in the past when the video was weird, making like weird sounds.
Yeah, I don't hear any sound, any weird sound.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Just so I was just talking about the field goal kicker Greg Joseph and how well he played to be able to close the game and actually win it for us. Did you hear what I said?
Wait, what did you say?
I said I was just talking about Greg Joseph, how he was able to actually kick the field goal and win the game for us.
Um,
Saying that was
y-
amazing from him.
yeah, Greg Joseph has so far he's shown that he can make the kicks to win games, and he's 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 been coming in clutch
Yeah,
every time we need him. Even though even though he missed that extra point, when he missed, I was kind of nervous that he might miss the field goal, but then he ended up making the field goal.
that's what I was saying too. Like what he actually made the to me, he actually made the field goal, which to me it was like I was nervous because when Kirk Cousins was able to drive us down the field, Dalvin Cook I think also for the final drive, we looked really good. We was able to get into the field goal range, and then all of a sudden, um, we start like we start kneeling to run out the clock. I'm like, why don't we just try to score? Because we were already like almost 10 yards. It looked like before the end zone to score, and then we started kneeling. And I was thinking in my head like, why are we relying on a kicker that has missed some? He already missed the extra point, and then on top of that, he's missed I think a game winner in the past this
I
season.
know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was think I was thinking we should try to score. In, yeah, I was thinking we should try to score instead of trying to go for a field goal. But then in the end, it ended up working out.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We actually were able to win the game with our kicker, which to me was amazing. But to be honest, if we would have probably scored a touchdown and then gave Aaron Rodgers the ball back with even a minute or 30 seconds or whatever it would have been left, I'm pretty sure he probably would have scored and tied the game again. So it was a good thing that we didn't rely on them. Or we didn't score maybe. At first I was like, to me, I would rather take that chance, but now that the outcome was different, I'm glad that we let our kicker show that he actually can be relied on in the final moments. But let me see.
Yeah, I think it was good that we ran out the clock because Aaron Rodgers, he's too good to leave any time left on the clock.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking because I knew. Trust me, that's the funny thing. I knew that when we were up like 16-3 in the, I don't know if it was the first quarter or that was the second quarter. I think that was the first quarter. We were up 16-3 in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're up 16. No, it was 16-3 in the first half.
Oh yeah, in the first half we're up 16-3, and then it looks like okay, we got the ball back. It was looking like okay, you know what? At the end of the day, we have the momentum on our side. Aaron Rodgers is struggling. Aaron Rodgers was struggling in the first half like crazy.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was struggling.
So in my mind, I was thinking like, there's no way we're gonna lose this game. Like Aaron, but no, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, yeah, there's no way we should lose this game. But I also knew, like, I remember against the Ravens how we were up the whole time, and then all of a sudden, Lamar Jackson just figured us out in the right moment. I already knew, like Aaron Rodgers, because I feel like when teams play the Vikings, they're kind of like looking at us like, we're gonna let you do, I'm not saying they do it on purpose, but like we're gonna let you score. Your defense is gonna be playing good, but we're gonna have a game plan, a game adjustment, and you guys are not gonna be able to adjust to when we adjust to you guys are not gonna be able to adjust. So like you bring all your intensity in the first half, and then we're gonna be able to figure you guys out, and then you guys are not gonna be able to do anything about it. And that's exactly what Aaron Rodgers actually, that is exactly what he did. Trust me, he had figured us out. If we would have given him a ball back, I guarantee he would have drove down the field and scored. So
Yeah, I think the Vikings need to stop the habit of making teams hang around, because every time we let teams hang around, that's how the game becomes close. We need to learn how to close out teams in the first half when we have the chance to do that.
I know that's exactly what I'm saying. Like we actually need to close teams out in the. Now, to me, I don't know about the first half. I think the first half we should, because the first half we were playing. I have no complaints about the first half. The second half, to me, I don't know. Like since we got the ball, if we even like drove down the field, I feel like it was a 3-and-out or something in the second half when the game started. And to me, it was just like we were starting to play conservative because we were thinking like, oh yeah, now we just want to keep the lead. We don't want to do anything stupid. And for a little bit, it was like that until like the Packers scored, and it was like then it was 10-16, and then did they score to make it 17-16? I don't remember. I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then they made it 17-16, and then I was already thinking in my mind like, yep, Aaron Rodgers is back, and then all of a sudden we're starting to play scared because we stopped taking risks. But then I feel like Kirk Cousins, they were able to actually, again, they realized, you know what, if we play conservative, we're not going to win this game. So they let him start throwing the ball deep, and I know there was almost an interception that happened.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That we need to play aggressive, but at the same time, we need to be careful not to throw interceptions or play too aggressive. It needs to be a balanced attack.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I agree. For me, as long as we're taking some shots down the field, I'm always gonna be happy. Like because to me, and I'll even say this, to me, if we lost the game on that interception, I know it was gonna hurt, but to be honest, I can't complain. The whole time I was saying that that's what we need to do. So I couldn't really complain if that would have been an interception because that's what I was waiting for. But yeah, I think when the Packers took the lead, Kirk Cousins was being a little too aggressive to the point where there was a couple throws he made where I was like, yeah, that was not good throws. But other than that, to me, like Kirk Cousins actually was playing perfect. I also think that
I feel like from the coaches to the players, I feel like this was a well coached game because I felt like we came prepared to play, and it showed on the field, and also the coaching was really good today. We had a really good game plan for the Packers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we had a very good game plan. We were able to beat them. Yeah, for me, and yeah, exactly. For me, I think this might be, trust me, coach-wise, this might be one of the best coaching so far this season I've witnessed.
Yeah, this was the best well-coached game for the season, definitely.
The way that
we should have won by more than 3 points for how good the game plan was. We should have won more than 3 points.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. We definitely should have won by at least like 10, 15 points or 2 touchdowns or 2 scores. But to me, like I said, I already knew Aaron Rodgers. At the end of the day, he's like playing MVP. I think he's playing MVP level this year. So At some point, if you even let them give them hope, there's no way Aaron Rodgers is not going to take advantage of it. So, I mean, I was glad that we came with the win, but I do feel like, trust me, I feel like because Aaron Rodgers was making a lot of mistakes early on, and we did take advantage for the most part. But also, I was thinking like, please do not think that Aaron Rodgers is gonna keep playing like this. Whatever is happening right now, do not think that he's gonna keep struggling. Because even the screen in the stadium, like it showed Aaron Rodgers' stats in the beginning, and he was struggling. But at the end of the game, he ended up having more yards than Kirk Cousins, I think. And I don't know if he ended up having a better passer rating too. But that just goes to me to prove like don't mess around with good teams. There's no like they could be struggling and we could be doing good. If you even give them any hope, they're going to find a way to win. But at the end of the day, Justin Jefferson had a very good game. Adam Thielen had a very good game. Dalvin Cook, trust me, everybody had a good game. I feel like this was like literally our best performance.
Yeah, I feel like the Vikings carried the momentum they had from the win against the Chargers, and they carried that momentum into the Packers game. So I think that the momentum from the Packers win is gonna help us close out the season on a good note.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say to me. Okay, so we beat the Packers when they were 8-2. Now they're 8-3. We're 5-5. Greg Joseph was kicked a game-winning field goal. Kirk Cousins was throwing the ball deep, and I don't think he had an interception, even though there was close interceptions. Justin Jefferson had like 160 or plus yards. Adam Thielen did good. Dalvin Cook did good. Trust me, this literally is the turn of our season. I feel like this game was the turn of our season. Going forward, we know that trust me, we know that we're a very good team. Realistically, we could be one of the best teams in the NFL right now. Like if we play like we're supposed to play. So to me, the rest of the season, I'm already looking at our schedule. I think we play the Rams. That's gonna be a tough game. We play the Packers again. That's another tough game. But I know we still haven't played the Bears and the Lions, or we play the Lions once. We haven't played the Bears yet, so we gotta beat the Bears. Both those games we played them. I think we have to beat the Packers again, even though that's gonna be a tough one because it's gonna be in their home. Let me see the rest of the schedule. Oh, we play the 49ers next week. The 49ers, I think, have the same record as us. They're either 5-5 or 4-5. Oh yeah, they're 5-5, and they won today. Oh yeah, that might actually be a tough game. I want to take that game for granted. And the Steelers are a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, to me, realistically, we can beat all these teams except the Rams.
Yeah, for the
Packers.
Yeah, for the remaining schedule, I'm predicting that we're gonna win all the rest of the games except the game against the Rams and the Packers. Those are the two games I feel like we're not gonna win, but the other games I feel like we can win them.
I know, so that will give us a record of let's see, 10. So we only lose 2 more games. 10-7. Wait, yeah, if we lose 2 more games, that will give us a record of 10-7.
If what?
If we only lose 2 more games in the remaining season, that will give us a record of 10-7.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm guessing that will make us make the playoffs. But for me, to be honest, I think we need to beat we need to beat either the Rams or Packers. We need to win one of those games just to because for me, this is what I'm saying right now. Trust me, I realize that we have a really good team right now, and I know we struggled early in the season, but I actually feel like this team is good enough to take us far in the playoffs. So to me, if I was a Vikings coach, I would be telling the players that like we have a really good team. Let's not let's not take this season for granted because you never know what could happen next year. Players could get hurt. Players could demand to get traded. So to me, I feel like this is, and realistically speaking, this should be a Super Bowl team. But I know obviously we struggled in the beginning of the season.
I know, yeah, this is a really good team, and we should take the opportunity to make it to the playoffs and go far in the playoffs, because the next season is not guaranteed that we're gonna have a good team.
That's exactly what I'm saying. We have all the players that are healthy right now. Patrick Peterson might leave next year because I don't know. I mean, I don't know what could happen. He might stay, but also he might start to have injuries.
Who?
Patrick Peterson, the cornerback. We got him this year from, I forgot from what team. He used to be one of the best cornerbacks in the leagues, but I mean I know he's getting older, so but I think he's still our best cornerback. So and he's a pretty good defender. So we might lose him on defense. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm guessing. I forgot to see how much we signed him for or how many seasons, but you never know how his performance is going to be. So to me, yeah, I definitely think we need to take advantage of this season.
Yeah.
Let me see. So for the 49ers, what do you think? What is going to be your prediction of how we're going to do?
I'm gonna predict that the 49ers we're gonna blow out the 49ers.
Oh damn. To be honest, I should say the same. But to me, that's if we play like how we're supposed to play. But I'm actually gonna give the Vikings the benefit of the doubt and say that we finally have figured out that we're a professional team that can compete against any professional team, and we have all the talent, and we should yeah. So we should mean business going forward. And for me, I'm gonna say that we're gonna beat the 49ers 31-20.
Yeah, we're gonna win by 14 points or more. That's what I'm predicting.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, but let's see. For me, like you said, let's see, because technically that's what we're supposed to do. Let's see if the Vikings actually finally realize that we should not be letting any team that's not good enough to actually even be competing with us. And I mean, just before we go, I was just gonna say, what do you think about the stadium, the Viking stadium, or like the fans and like the experience in the stadium?
Wait, did you ask a question?
Yeah, I was saying before we go, what do you think about the fans in the stadium, or like the stadium in general, like the experience for going to the stadium to watch the Packer game?
Yeah, the fans, the experience in the stadium was really good with the fans because last year we didn't have any fans, and the players couldn't play off the fans' enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like that was one of the best games. That was one of the best games ever. And then for me watching like live, I've went to like some games. I haven't really gone to many games, but like I've been to NCAA championship game. I've been to some Timberwolves games and then some Viking game, and this game was the most exciting game I've seen live. Like the fans were very loud.
Yeah, the fans definitely played a part in helping the Vikings win.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we were very loud because Aaron Rodgers was, at the beginning, he was struggling so much. I was just laughing. I was like, no way Aaron Rodgers struggles like this.
Yeah.
And then also, what is it? I feel like the Packer fans were loud too, though, especially in the beginning. I was surprised.
I know. Yeah, the Packer fans were really loud.
Yeah, I was like, where the hell are they coming from? Because when I would look around, I would see them, but I was like, there's no, like, they weren't even 20% of the stadium, I don't think. Maybe 20%. So I was thinking, like, it's like 80% Viking fans in the stadium. How the hell are the Packer fans getting this loud?
I know. Yep.
Yeah, but I guess that's it for today. Then we can just end it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.